Hey there, Web Emerald here. Leveling in WoW has gotten a lot easier and a lot faster, so it's easy to miss out on some of the fun as you grind up. This video will show you 10 quests that I believe you absolutely shouldn't miss on your way to 90. It does contain minor spoilers, but don't worry, I left out the really juicy bits for you to discover on your own. Now without further ado, check these out. Lament of the Highborn is one of the most iconic songs in the game, and through a quest found in the Ghostlands, the player gets treated to a solo concert of it by Lady Sylvanas herself. Simply kill the Deathhome Acolytes and Fallen Rangers at Windrunner Spire until the lady's necklace drops. You will then be instructed to take it to Lady Sylvanas in the Undercity. At first she acts like it's nothing, but then she gets overwhelmed by the memories it brings back of her tragic past life. Make sure to turn up the in-game music before you turn in this quest, as you don't want to miss this beautiful, sorrowful song. Afterwards, talk to Ambassador Sunsorrow, and he will give you a transcript of the lyrics to the song. The quest that leaves everyone saying, "Wait, what? But how did he... Huh?" The Cataclysm revamped Silver Pine Forest is a pretty fun questing experience from start to finish. It's packed full of interesting new lore, the degree of which players could previously only experience at much higher levels. However, you can only get to the really juicy one, Cities in Dust, after you clear out 99% of the area. Lady Sylvanas is taking back Silver Pine Forest, and it's your job to do the behind the enemy lines dirty work that her war requires. At the end of the quest lines, there's a final confrontation at the Greymane Wall between Lady Sylvanas and the Gilnean leaders. And what happens? Oh man, you just can't miss this.
What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth, bitch!
You're finally done with the Silver Pine Forest, but don't hearth out yet. Go a few yards to the east and pick up the quest just inside the borders of the Hillsbrid foothills. Welcome to the Machine allows you, the player, to become an NPC. That's right, you can experience the thrills, chills, and spills of a real-life WoW quest giver. Mount your trusty skeletal steed and meet new and interesting people. Then again, maybe a desk job isn't quite for you. Stone Talon Mountains have some really great quests, including one with a rather blatant nod to Bioshock. However, the most unmissable Stone Talon quest has to Be Horde. Just like Silver Pine Forest, you can't get to this dramatic fun until you finish just about all the quests in the area, but it is worth it. As you quest through the zone, you are set on bloodier and bloodier missions for the Horde war machine, and with each completed task, you rise higher through the ranks. Then, along comes a WMD from stage right. After Hell rains down, Hell is to pay from WoW's own version of 300's Leonidas. Before the events in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, this is the quest that gave me hope for Garrosh as the new Horde leader. Check it out to see why.
Was my command to murder innocents, Kromgar?
War Chief! Sir, I...
This quest. Oh my god, this quest is the reason why Blizzard released Cataclysm. Now, I've gotten full Lore Master twice, and I've never come across another quest more fun, more hilarious than the day that Deathwing came. Go to the Badlands. Talk to Theldrin the Lost at the Scar of the Worldbreaker. This allows you to experience the story of the day that Deathwing arrived to Azeroth through the eyes of three individuals who see the events in very different ways. The vehicle mechanics of this quest really shine, and the dialogue is hilarious. I highly suggest picking Theldrin's Fist at the end, as it's a really fun transmog item. Now, I can't tell you much more about this without taking away some of the fun, so go, now, and experience this unmissable quest for yourself. Lunk is a golden-hearted ogre in the Searing Gorge. In Spider Rider, he teaches the player that killing random things for XP just isn't nice at all. There are other ways to have fun, like taking rides on exhausted spiders, then having a buddy scrape the venom off of your belly. Don't try this one at home, kids. As misguided as Lunk is about the necessary sustainability of spiders, he does make a good point. There are other ways to have fun than killing things, like cooking, fishing, or pottery. Sorry, Lunk, I think I'd rather go kill some spiders. The Art of Persuasion is unmissable because it tests just how sadistic a player can be. It takes place at Amber Legendborn Tundra. All you have to do is capture a Barrow Sorcerer for Librarian Donathan. He then sends you to Librarian Normantis, who tells you to torture information out of the prisoner. You get what you need out of him after 5 uses of the Neural Needler. However, you get more interesting quotes out of him the more you use it. Turn your quest in, then you're done. Nope, I lied. Go upstairs to the top floor. Up here, Initiate Mertens can give you a replacement torture device with 2 charges. Go back down and poke the prisoner some more. Rinse and repeat. And repeat. And repeat. And repeat. This quest is found at the end of a chain with some very specific requirements. It starts with Into the Fold at the Westwind refugee camp and sends you all over Dragonblight with many different non-required side quests. I highly recommend looking up the specific quest requirements on Wowhead to expedite things for you. Despite the work, however, Return to Angrathar is well worth the wait. At the Wrathgate, the player is treated to a really cool cinematic that shows the battle between the Alliance, the Horde, the Lich King and his Scourge, and a few uninvited guests.
What?
This cinematic has more "oh no he didn't" moments than an episode of Mori. After the battle, the player used to be sent to help the Horde retake the Undercity, but this event has since been removed. Newer players definitely missed an amazing quest there, but they can still experience the Wrathgate incident. WoW's Tribute to Katamari. This quest in Oldham lets you roll a great ball of fire over groups of leper gnomes. Hundreds of them. Goodness gracious. Gnomebliteration is easily missed if you're not trying for the Unearthing Oldham achievement. First up, you have to go to a small temple at the southernmost edge of Oldham and kill the cursed expedition members. They'll drop the AIDA communicator. You will then have to work through a couple of very entertaining prerequisite quests. Afterwards, you'll get to the real fun of burninating every gnome in sight. I hear there's a petition going around to make this quest a repeatable daily. For no reward, just for the fun. Pandaria has a lot of quests that are really fun to play through. In my opinion, it is absolutely worth a player's time to get Lore Master of Pandaria. But there's one quest that stands out above all the rest. Now, a lot of the continent is experienced alongside Chen and Evie Stormstout. Chen wishes to connect with family in Pandaria he never before knew he had. He gets a lead that there are a few family members near the Sunset Brew Garden in the Dread Wastes, and he sets out to find them. The next place you find Chen is just across the Horde March. He's crouched over someone. You pick up the quest, and then he picks her up and slowly carries her away. Now this tragedy helps to shape Chen into a greater hero and a stronger fighter. This moment is only a pause on the epic journey of the great wandering brewmaster. And I have a feeling that this isn't the last we'll hear of the Stormstouts. So there you have it, the 10 quests in WoW that you absolutely shouldn't miss. Leveling in WoW is still a grind, but hopefully I help find some fun for you along the way. I'm afraid I couldn't find any good ones in Outland. Maybe Warlords of Draenor will help fix that for us. Yes, I know there are a few Horde-only ones in here, but I can't help that it's more fun to be on the red team. Please like or comment. I'd love to hear if you guys think I missed out on some really good ones. Thanks, guys, and have an epic day.
Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.